Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be looking at Cyrus's slash Wi-Fi skeleton's response from 8 months ago. Not a lot of people know about this response, but I thought it'd be interesting to go through this video and debunk a lot of what Cyrus has claimed in this video, because a lot of people, especially Wi-Fi skeleton fans, actually believe Cyrus in this video and use it as evidence to claim that he's innocent. And I hate to break it to you, but he capped in that entire video. And before we start even debunking this video, if you're confused on what I'm talking about or don't know who Wi-Fi skeleton is or Cyrus is or the situation he got himself into, watch this video right here. I briefly explain it. And I also sadly do cover his passing too. Yes, he has passed. And if you're wondering how he passed, he OD'd. The story is pretty sad, so if you're curious about it, watch this video right here. It explains it all. But I'm gonna quickly explain the situation that Cyrus got himself into a couple years ago, just for some more context. Wi-Fi skeleton, or formerly known as Cyrus, made drama slash commentary videos, and he was known in the commentary community for helping out a lot of small creators, and was friends with pretty much every single commentary YouTuber you can think of during that time. But in January 2023, all that came to a stop when he was exposed for talking sexually with a 12-year-old on Discord. And this is not like a dream situation. Remember when that all happened? There's a lot of evidence stacked up against Cyrus, and he pretty much admits it at one point in a recording. And remember this part because it's important. He met the girl when he was 16, all the way up until he was 19. And then obviously he would delete his YouTube channel and then later come back as a musician named Wi-Fi Skeleton, which he would be pretty successful at, with even having his song reach over 4 million views on YouTube. And that's pretty much all you need to know for now. Now let's finally get a response.
Alright, let's cut to the chase. It's me again, here for what feels like the 50th time, proving my innocence, and hopefully this will be the last time.
I feel like if you truly are innocent in this situation, then why do you need to make 3 responses? Like, at this point, this is your 3rd response. Why didn't you just do this the first time? It's probably because you were guilty and you freaked out and made like a very incoherent, rushed response.
I'm gonna try to go through this as quick as possible to avoid wasting a fuck ton of time, so yeah. In 2020, when I was 16 years old, I met a girl online in a sea of online girls that I was meeting at the time while trying to get over my first serious breakup. This particular girl that I met told me at the time that she was 15, which was a year younger than me at the time. Fast forward a few summers, I'm drunk and bullshitting on Snapchat, and I have swiped on a message from her about wanting to suck my dick, and I told her I'm hella down, and we started talking sexually from that point on.
Alright, so he's lying already. So he's pretty much going to claim that she was lying about her age to him. And the girl's name is Cherry, so I'm going to be referring to her as Cherry. So he's pretty much claiming that Cherry told him that she was 15 when in fact she was 12. And he has a Discord message to prove it, which he says in text that there's her recounting the same story in her words on the 25th of January 2023, which in a cropped screenshot says, when I was 13, I was a really big fan of Cyrus, so I tried any way possible to talk to him. I'm 16 now, so I used to make fan art, so one day he DM'd me saying that he liked my art and said that we could be friends. At first I lied and said I was 15, but I felt so guilty for lying. Now, if you take this screenshot without any context or at face value, it seems like she is guilty. But if you actually look at the full screenshot, she isn't even talking about her story. This is copy and pasted from someone else's story. And there's her literally saying this is their story. And if you're wondering where that screenshot even came from in the first place, well, Cherry, Jess, which Jess is the person who recorded the phone call conversation she had with Cyrus, and a woman named Danya, created a Discord pretty much archiving all the evidence against Cyrus. This includes screenshots, messages, stories from other victims, videos, pretty much everything proven that Cyrus is guilty in one big group chat. And here's some completely lying about the context of the screenshot.
But what I do have is proof that the girl that really is the poster of these allegations, herself, admitting to lying about her age merely one day after my initial YouTube video. This YouTuber wanted to go back and forth on how, since it doesn't have her Discord username, oh, it can't be her. This was the first ever screenshot recorded proof of this girl's Discord account even existed. And this dude just kept going, it doesn't have her Discord username. It doesn't have her Discord username. Oh, sorry, dude. Let me just fucking time travel real quick and tell Studio to lock the fuck in and screenshot every single detail of this girl's profile.
That YouTuber, by the way, he's talking about, his name's Stormy, which he made this pretty great video on Cyrus discussing his past. And this obviously includes the situation too as well. And it is actually the reason why he made a response video in the first place. But he's pretty much getting mad at Stormy because Stormy wants proof that this is actually her profile and not someone like covering for him. And this is obviously before we had the full context of the message. And if you think about it for just, a little bit longer, why would she straight up say that she lied not even a day after he got exposed? Why would she do that? Because clearly she's putting a lot of effort in exposing this guy. And somebody on Twitter would actually call him out for this, which he responded to. And then he would make another response in his Discord, which says, if this is fake for whatever reason, bro, she still lied about her age. Another dude joined the server that she failed to expose. We finna get the whole story out on big YouTube channels. It's over with. So just know, with or without screenshots, nothing really changes at all. Only thing that changed is now I allegedly don't have proof that she lied. I mean, it's obvious the reason why you don't have proof that she lied is because there is no proof. And you literally got caught red-handed lying to your fans and trying to pass the screenshot as facts. And he actually almost did get a big YouTuber to make a video pretty much proving he's innocent. And that YouTuber was Poncho. And they were even at one point in a call together, most likely discussing the video that Poncho would make on Cyrus that would claim that he's innocent. But for some reason or another, Poncho never made the video on Cyrus. It could be because there wasn't enough proof that Cyrus was actually innocent. It also could be that his friends got word of him making a video on Cyrus and was like, hey, that's actually like a really bad idea. And good thing he didn't do it, because he would have gotten a lot of backlash for it. And probably would have hurt his reputation too. And I think this part really shows how manipulative Cyrus really is, and how he did not learn nothing from this situation, because he was willing to ruin someone else's reputation just to prove that he was innocent, when in fact he was definitely not innocent. Now, he also made another claim in the video saying that girls who were actually older than him that he obviously had relationships with would piggyback off the situation by attaching screenshots of the messages they had. Obviously those messages were a little sexual and a little bit freaky. And they claimed that Cyrus was sending stuff to them while they were kids. But Cyrus claims that they were a year older than him.
And for 3, a lot of these screenshots, while not only having no relation to minors at all, are from when I was a minor myself. I don't really like thinking about the goofy photos of me from middle school that have been leaked to make me look like a retard. And seeing Discord screenshots of me before I hit puberty, talking to girls that were older than me, being tailored to fit some narrative of me being a pedophile.
No, obviously I don't have no proof that he's capping here. And honestly, who knows if he was telling the truth or not. If it's not obvious enough, he is a straight up manipulator. And honestly, I don't really fault a lot of Wi-Fi Skeleton fans believing in his response, because it sounds like a really good response. His response does sound pretty believable. And the reason why is because he's really good at lying and manipulating, because that's literally what he did like all day on Discord. And I also find it kind of strange that he's, pretty much talked about everything in this response video. Not really showing a lot of proof or evidence that you're innocent, but that's besides the point. You never talked about a phone call. Like, if you claim that you're completely innocent, then why didn't you talk about a phone call? Probably because in the phone call, you just straight up admit that you're talking to somebody a bit too young for you.
Really bad with time. I'm just going to say I was fucking 19, bro, because at this point I don't care. I feel like a fucking monster, man. Whenever I was talking to her, there had been this thing going on for a really long time where she'd message me really horny stuff, right? And I would do the thing on Snapchat where you slide slowly so you can see the message without it opening and stuff. And I remember in the beginning I was a little uncomfortable. I was more grounded, I guess. I was just kind of ew. I think I told her not to do that one time or something. But this particular day, I don't know, I'd seen it for the billionth time, and then I acted on it. And I can't ever undo that, man. I had no reason to act on it. I had no reason to have her added. I had no reason to say hello to her. There wasn't anything specific about her or something. It wasn't because of her age or anything, or because of how she looked or anything. It's just somebody showed me that they really wanted to do with me. And I was like, wow, somebody wants to do with me. And then it happened that first time, right? And then the next day, I felt a bunch of guilt. And I was like, dude, I was really f***ed up last night. Can we forget that happened? And then she was like, so you didn't like it? I was like, well, I did, but it's wrong. And I was never able to put in the words why it's wrong, even though it's obvious. I'm older than her. I'm too old for her at this age. It's kind of weird. It's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to prove your innocence when you literally say that you were talking to someone who was a bit too young for you. And you acknowledged that in that phone call that you knew her age. And you felt guilty for talking to her and having a sexual relationship with her. So yeah, if you need any more proof that Cyrus is lying about, Cherry lying about her age, well, there you go. There's him literally admitting it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to like and subscribe for videos every other day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.